You don't just put sweat, blood, toil and tears, you put your heart and soul into it. And when I got that letter saying she was taking my allotment away, she ripped my heart out.
Thumbs up and smiling, yeah?
Okay, thumbs up. A brief history would be that we found out in May that the allotments may be needed to be used as part of the health campus. They then followed various meetings with the council and with Dorothy Thornhill. The points that we put forward were not listened to, they were basically ignored. That they were actually going to use the whole of the allotments, which we obviously objected to. And we also found out in the course of time that there would be a lot of housing involved. And this obviously really upset us. We're not in any way, shape or form against the health campus at all. However, we are against houses being built on our wonderful, fantastic, urban community land. And that's what I think has really upset most of us about this. And we feel that perhaps it hasn't been approached in an appropriate manner and in a clear and transparent manner either. And that's really upset us, and we think that this is something that the residents don't quite realise. And that's why we need this meeting to discuss this all with you, bring you up to speed on where we are and try and include you in on the project if you want to be as well. The effect on the community as well, I don't think is something, I think it's something that personally, and I'm speaking personally now, Dorothy has tried to hide from people. And I think for most people, if you can think of the effect that having 650 houses will have in this area of Watford, it's going to be unbelievable. The other, if it does go through, the next thing is it has to go to the Secretary of State. The Secretary of State in charge of communities is Eric Pickles. Somebody else will deal with it under him, but he will be the one who is responsible at the end of the day. And that is why we thought it was very important to be proactive straight off, because Dorothy Thornhill and the council are going to try and get this through very quickly. And this is what you're not aware of, because once that happens, then the allotments will not be able to be used as an allotment at all. And I think that's really unfair that that's not been discussed with anybody in this particular community in any depth. I think the allotments are beautiful, personally. However, they have been allowed to be run down. And this has been, we believe, a strategic plan by the council to make it look that they're unloved and they're unused, which is not, of course, the case. And in a way, that's good because it means there are loads of plots available and we can begin to get this community using them and moving forward. But however, of course, unfortunately, it looks to some people, and particularly to Dorothy Thornhill, because I can quote her because I've spoken to her about this, as derelict land. I'd like to reiterate that a meeting that we attended, the hospital trust did say that they would like the land, but they don't desperately need it. It can be done without using the allotment land, and I heard that from the horse's mouth. Also, if they did need the land, they would only need 2/5 of it for the hospital campus, and the rest of it would be housing. This is the point that I can't quite get over, because to me, allotment land, green space, is unique in this area, and we really need to try and keep hold of it no matter what. And any argument that's put in front of us for housing falls flat with me, because green space should be equally as important as all of that, and especially community space that we can use together.